life. We are made of earth. Our life comes from the earth. It is the earth that God has cursed. Have you heard the curse in Genesis chapter 3? We have taken of the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. We have rebelled against God. We brought a curse on ourselves. But when God pronounced the curse, he did not show up in Genesis chapter 3 and say, Adam and Eve, you are cursed. Listen to what he did say. He said, cursed is the ground because of you. Through painful toil you shall eat of it, and you shall return to the dust. For dust you are, and to dust you shall return. That's the curse. The earth is cursed to receive our dust back into itself because we die. The earth is cursed to receive the perishable material of which we are now made when we die. Romans chapter 8 says it this way. The creation was subjected to futility, not willingly, but by the will of the one who subjected it, in hope that the creation would be liberated from its bondage to decay into the hope of the glory of the freedom of the children of God. When God cursed the earth, we return to it. The earth is now cursed to receive our dead remains. It is subjected to futility. God designed the earth to bring forth life. Let the earth bring forth vegetation with seed in it according to its kind. Let the earth bring forth trees with fruit with seed in it according to its kind. The earth is designed to give us life. I give you every green tree for food. And because the earth is cursed, no matter how many crops it produces, no matter how abundant its yield is, the ones who eat its fruits still die. Throughout the ages, the earth continues to bring forth fruit. The earth continues to bring forth grain for the nourishment of our bodies and for our life. And in spite of its best efforts, we continue to die, every one of us. The earth is cursed with cemeteries, monuments to the places where our bodies return to the dust from which they came. The earth cannot get rid of these monuments. The earth cannot get rid of these cemeteries. The earth is cursed with futility. And Job says, I know that my Redeemer lives, and in the end he will stand upon the dust. The translation that I just read to you says that the Redeemer will stand upon the earth. I checked a bunch of different translations. They all say the same thing. He will stand upon the earth. Only the NIV offers a footnote that says it could be rendered grave. That's not what the Hebrew says. It says dust. I know that my Redeemer lives, and in the end he will stand upon the dust. Do you understand? He will stand upon the dust of your death, and he will stand upon the dust of your death in victory. When he stands upon the dust in victory at the end, he rises from the dead. Death no longer has mastery over him. He cannot die again. That means that his body will never go to dust. The earth yielded its fruit unto him, and he ate of the fruit of the earth, and it wasn't futile. the first fruits of the ones who sleep. That is another way of saying that he is the first fruits of the dead. He is the first to rise from the dust of death, but he's not the last. You shall rise with him. When the Lord returns in glory on the last day, he will come with a trumpet call of God. With the voice of the archangel, he will speak to those who are in their graves, and they will come out. I am not certain why some people don't like the word funeral. They want to substitute the word funeral with celebration of life. Usually what they mean is that they want to celebrate the dead person's life. But the dead person's life is filled with sin. That's why they're dead. If you are going to have a celebration of life, you had better have a celebration of the one who is risen from the dead. Celebrate his life because his life gives us life. The word funeral comes from the Latin word for body. If you go to a funeral and it's done properly, there's a body. It is processed in. It is draped with a pall in remembrance of baptism. It is processed out. It is placed lovingly in the grave, awaiting its resurrection from the dead. And so God tells you some things about funerals. He says the body that we sow in dishonor, it is raised in glory. There is no way for us to sow a body in any other way than dishonor. They're dead because they're a rebel against God. They're dead because they rebelled against the giver of life and cut themselves off from his life, and so they are dead. No military salute, no American flag will take away the dishonor of death. Every body that you sow at a funeral, you sow it in dishonor. When Jesus comes back on the last day, he raises it in glory. When he raises you from the dead, you will come forth from your grave and you will be righteous. The deepest yearning and longings of your soul will finally be achieved. You will be sinless. The sins with which you fight, the ones of which you are ashamed, the ones that you would love to beat down into the dust, and you have tried for years to do it, and they still won't go away, will finally be gone. No struggle, no temptation, only victory, only glory. That is how Jesus will raise you from the dead. The body that we sow in weakness, he will raise it in power. I think it is evident that we sow bodies into our cemeteries in weakness. They cannot raise themselves. They cannot hear. They cannot speak. They cannot sing. Jesus will raise you in power, and you will do all of those things because you will live. The body that we sow at a funeral is perishable. It perishes. It rots. In fact, even before the moment of death, our bodies are already perishable. You have noticed the perishability of your own bodies already. You have already experienced that death is on you, slowly dragging you towards a grave which you cannot refuse. Oh, you know, you don't see as well as you used to see. You don't hear as well as you used to hear. You're not as agile as you used to be. You don't have the strength to do some of the things that you used to be able to do. Balance isn't as good. not as sharp, can't remember things like you used to be able to remember things. And then there are the bruises and the wounds. There are the fractures and the healings. All of these things are the signs of the decay that is upon us. The wrinkles are a little deeper, the hair is a little grayer, and some of it is falling out. The heart doesn't beat like it used to beat. The blood doesn't flow like it used to blood. There is blockage there. The arteries and the veins are getting harder. The blood valves are beginning to leak. The cancer is growing. The liver is dying. And then finally something kills us. Whether it's COVID-19 or cancer or something else. And you know what? They're debating that right now. If somebody has cancer and they catch COVID-19 and they die, what do you attribute their death to? You attribute their death to sin. That's what you attribute it to. We are perishable. And then once we do die, the blood stops to flow. You turn white, your mouth hangs open, your body stiffens with rigor, and then eventually the slow decay back into the dust of the earth. You and I are perishable. And when we sow bodies into the ground, we sow them into the ground perishable. When Jesus comes back and raises the dead, he will raise you imperishable. You will be incapable of decaying. Your eyes will see, your ears will hear, your mind will be sharp, your strength will be returned to you. You will have agility like you have never had it before. There will be no cancer, there will be no virus, there will be no sickness, no more dying, no more pain. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The body that we sow at a funeral, we sow it mortal. When Jesus comes and raises the dead, he will raise you immortal. You will be incapable of dying, and he will cause you to live in a new heaven and a new earth. Since he stands in victory over the dust, he stands in victory over the curse upon the dust which he himself spoke. And so you will receive a new heaven and a new earth, and the new heaven and the new earth will not be perishable, and the new heaven and the new earth will not be mortal. The lion will eat straw like the ox. The wolf will lie down with the lamb. A little child will play over the hole of the cobra. They will not harm or destroy in all of my holy mountains, says the Lord. For the knowledge of the Lord will cover the earth as the waters cover the sea. That's what life everlasting is. And your own eyes will see your Redeemer. Speaking by the Spirit of God, Job prophesies for you that your own eyes will see him. Not the eyes of your soul. Your soul doesn't have eyes. The eyes of your body. The eyes with which you are watching this live stream. The eyes with which you are watching this on a recording. Those are the eyes that will see the Lord when he returns again in glory. And then the joyful, everlasting wedding feast commences. The victory that he has over the dust will be your victory over the dust. Then life everlasting really gets started. Even as it has already started for you now. That is why the church prays, "Oh, come, Lord Jesus, come. Come, so that this perishable may put on the imperishable, so that this mortal may put on immortality. Come, so that we may be changed in a flash, in the twinkling of an eye. Blow that last trumpet." How our hearts yearn within us. risen.
He is risen indeed. Hallelujah.
The Apostles' Creed is on page 1.